We're looking at a very political, economic, psychological angle to black women in the United States of America. And there is a debate on how black women are being treated. Are they being protected enough? Are they being shielded when it comes to the family front? Are they being shielded from society? Are they being shielded for racism? So we'll be looking at those videos and we'll be looking at the various commentaries that has to do with that. Then at the end of the day, we'll come to give you our personal take and opinion on the matter. All credit to the original content creators and sketches that will be sharing in this video. If you are a first time subscriber, you're welcome. Do hit the subscription button, hit the notification button so that when we bring updates you'll be notified. Returning subscribers, thank you very much. You are the reason why we do what we do. So let's dive right into the video, guys.
Two 20-year-old women, students and mothers, were killed in my apartment building over the weekend. I'm standing at my front door looking at their front door where it happened right now, and what I need to know is how many black women have to die before we take them seriously. Why do black women have to scream, cry, and beg for a fucking crumb of attention to the things that make them unsafe, to medical neglect and disproportionate death in childbirth, to disproportionately experiencing domestic violence and death, and all of these things? Why? Why does it take somebody who looks like me to say something before people will think to listen? If anybody's wondering, Family Scholar House is not okay. We're not okay here. It is not a safe place to live, and it hasn't been for a long time. There's so much more to say, but for now, I don't want this to go away. I'm fully aware that if it was two 20-year-old white girls whose lives were ended in cold blood and the suspect was on the run and no information was released and everything that's involved, we know there would be fucking candlelight vigils in the street and angry town hall meetings with people demanding to know what we're gonna do to keep our students safe. Stay tuned.
All right, so dear black men, right? This is not for all of you guys, of course. This is for some of you guys. I really need you guys to start protecting and sticking up for black women when we are disrespected in places where you guys are at, right? And I'm sure that y'all done heard videos on this about how black women get, disrespected in a club scene or, in Hollywood or whatever the case is. And sometimes some of y'all participate in that. Some of you black men participate in the disrespect towards black women. When you ask us to get down so that the white woman can sit up, when you ask us to get up so the Asian woman can sit up, it's disrespectful. And sometimes I feel like you guys forget that you have black daughters, or that you are going to have a black daughter. Whether or not she's mixed or not, it doesn't matter. She's still going to be a black woman. So it really just questions me. I question it sometimes because it's like, black women are the most disrespected, and you participate in that by doing stuff like that. And then y'all forget y'all have whole black moms. Please make it make sense. Please start protecting black women in spaces where they get disrespected. Don't add on to it. It doesn't make any sense.
Protect black women. So I'm in Baltimore leaving the gym. They're Planet Fitness downtown, whatever. So if you're familiar with Baltimore, like Harvard, like the Harvard downtown, where it meets Little Italy, that's where I'm at downtown. I'm walking, I just left. So I'm at the intersection right there, and this white man in this yellow-orange van pulled in front of this black woman and rolling his windows down, like cussing her out, being very aggressive, belligerent, all of that, like being very aggressive. So of course she's defending herself, but it's two white men in a truck, and he's pulling out his camera, and he's cussing her out, yelling at her, but like I said, being very aggressive. And I'm keeping my surroundings, making sure no one's around me, but then I cross over the intersection and I start yelling at him like, bro, do not talk to black women like that. Like, we will cut you out. This is not that. I don't know what the fuck happened. what you got going on, but not talking black women like that. Like, what's wrong with you? So at the light, there was another black man, like middle-aged man. He get his car. He's defending the black woman as well. Like, I don't know why these people feel so damn entitled. Like, you is not about to talk to our women like that. And she looked so nice. And granted, so she pulled up in front and was calling the police. And I stayed with her, make sure she was straight. And she, nice lady. Like, I don't know why you being so damn aggressive. This shit really pissed me off. Like, no, we protect black women. Then you're in Baltimore, like a black ass city. Like, you is not about to talk to our women any kind of way. I don't care if you white, brown, Chinese, Asian, whatever. Like, no, not in front of me, not in Baltimore. Keep this shit somewhere else.
Doctors and nurses are to black women what police officers are to black men. And what I mean by that is they quite literally don't see us as human. They don't see us as people who are deserving of basic decency and respect and empathy. And it's the most disgusting thing because when we're having an issue or we need help, that's who we're supposed to go to. And they don't see us as fucking human. Watching the video of that woman who was in active labor, damn near fighting for her life, because in case we forgot, pregnancy can be life-threatening. Whole time, LaChrista Vaughn, the nurse at Dallas Regional Medical Center, is sitting there more worried about paperwork, not showing a shred of fucking empathy for this woman who is fucking fighting for her life. And even beyond just this one nurse who was put on administrative leave, not fired, but put on administrative leave, I'm side-eyeing every single medical professional in that hospital because what do you mean nobody thought to step in? Nobody thought to intervene. The mom was turned away from the ambulance bay. She had to go searching for her own wheelchair. The security guard had to help her get her daughter out of the car. No, this is an environment that was set up and everybody in that hospital is complicit. That whole hospital needs to be investigated, and that Timu Red Queen LaChrista, she needs her license revoked immediately because this is fucking disgusting. Medical racism in 2025 is fucking insane. Black women deserve protection, respect, empathy, and care, especially when that's in your fucking job description. Hope this helps. Peace and love. Talk to you later.
Black men, we have a responsibility. Not just to ourselves and not just to the next generation, but to the very soul of our people, Black women. For centuries, this country has tried to erase her worth. America built itself by exploiting her labor, silencing her voice, and hypersexualizing her body, only to turn around and call her angry, loud, and unworthy of love. They used her, broke her, and then had the audacity to blame her for the cracks. But here's the truth that they will never tell you. Black women nursed this nation when white women couldn't. They organized the movements while others took credit. They held the family together when the system tried to rip it apart. They birthed not just our babies, but our culture, our rhythm, and our resistance. She is not just our partner. She is our origin, our protection, our power. And yet she's the most disrespected, unprotected, and neglected person in this country. Just like Malcolm X warned us, and far too often we, Black men, have been silent about it, or worse, contributed to it. Some of us mock her features while we praise them on other women. We judge her strength while we benefit from it. We expect her to fight for us, march for us, love us through the trauma. But when it's time to return the favor, we vanish. That has to stop now, y'all. Because when they come for her, they're coming for the foundation. When they attack her identity, they're attacking our legacy. And if we don't defend her now, we are risking the death of something much bigger, the future of Black unity. We cannot afford to lose her, not to Eurocentric beauty standards, not to systemic misogyny, not to our own silence. So Black men, this is our moment. Protect her, uplift her, speak life into her. Shut down the jokes, the disrespect, the false narratives. Stand beside her in public and behind her when she leads. Because if we ever hope to be kings, we better start by honoring the queens who raised us, loved us, fought for us, even when the world didn't.
Black women love to scream, we ain't got no protection. Who gonna protect black? Y'all, when people try to protect black women, they end up fucking dead. Y'all heard about that girl who got her 2 brothers killed because she called them over to the house when her and her nigga was getting into it, and they go over there to protect her. They end up getting unalive. Before you run to go protect anybody, get context. What exactly happened and how did it start? Because a lot of black women put themselves in situations to make a motherfucker want to beat their ass, and then they want to cry victim later on. Another reason why nobody is quick to jump and protect black women is because we look like we got it. We're loud as fuck like we got it. We also built up like we got it. Don't nobody feel the need to protect black women. And a lot of times y'all be wanting protection from shit you cause. If you learn to shut the fuck up, maybe other people won't handle you aggressively. But a lot of black women are very aggressive out in public. So the energy you give is the energy you're going to receive. Maybe if you be more dainty, and I see the girls are now trying to be whimsical now, actually be whimsical and not just look whimsical, maybe somebody will want to protect.
So welcome back, guys. Hope you enjoyed the videos that we shared, and we are going to look at some very key issues and key points that were pointed in those videos. The truth is this: the black woman is a resilient being. She's a creative being. She's an enduring being. And when it comes to society, a whole lot of price have been paid by the black woman, especially in the family front and society. And so, courtesy of the videos that we shared, some of our video analysts are of the opinion that black men are not also helping the issue, especially when it comes to the home front. We don't protect our black women, we disrespect them in the public, even if you think they are loud. Women are emotional beings, and many times we don't understand the psychological abuse these women have suffered. I don't think any woman is naturally loud. I think if a woman is treated right, she'll behave right. And so our men are not doing so much to protect our black women. They'll rather, insult her, debase her in front of a woman of other color than rather respect and esteem her. And we forget we're going to have daughters tomorrow who are going to be our queens. And so that is it on the other side. That when it comes to the historical factor, when it comes to the civil rights movement and the agitation for freedoms and rights to vote, women have played a major role in shaping American history. I'm talking about black women. And so it's good that we give them their accolades, give them their flowers when it's deserved. I think that the black woman has not been appreciated and cherished more than she deserves, like her other fellow counterparts. On the healthcare side, there was a video I did earlier. You could check up on my channel where you will find out that black women were not given the necessary medical cares. There was actually a video I did that was allegedly where certain white nurses were confessing to how black women were treated, especially women who came for antenatal and who were pregnant, and how they paid nonchalant attitude towards these women. And I think that it's important that we begin to look more aggressively. We need to begin to own, like I was talking about Asian boycott. It doesn't end there. We need to begin to have our own hospitals. We need to have our own institutions where we are sure that our women are treated properly and not treated with disdain or with disgust. I think that the black woman deserves to be loved. She deserves to be pampered. She deserves to be cared, and we're not doing that much. So this video and this episode, I'm dedicating it to every black woman there who is out there. We love you, we appreciate you, we cherish you. You are special and you're a wonderful being. So if you're coming across my YouTube channel, you're welcome. Feel free to hit the notification, feel free to hit the subscription button, so that when we bring in new updates and videos, you'll be the first to be notified. Trust to see you again on my next video. God bless you.